Mhm. Yo, yo, yo. It is Marky Marks Terra. That's the notification that I'm on. Sometimes I can't believe that both my teams won the championship this year. And I got black and gold on, championship gear. Feels so good. Don't hate on me. Don't hate on my teams. Maybe the best. Hey, Paris. How you doing? Welcome back. Just had some dinner, some nice fish and rice, and everything nice. I'm good now. I just went outside to take Diamond for a little pee and walk, and a cockroach hit me right in the back of my neck. And then it flew all around me, and then I took off. I swear, August has been a month that I am so glad to see go. Everything has happened in this month. Today, tonight at midnight, when August is no more August, I'll be happy. Yeah, I'm doing good. It was yummy, yes. It was good. I'll be happy to see this month go away. It's one thing I can't stand is a nasty ass cockroach. Ugh. I haven't seen any around for a while. Yeah, just 3 hours, well, 2.5 hours left for me. It's 9:43, so yeah, another 2 hours and a bit. Sick and tired of August. It's been nothing but a fucking nuisance in my life. What has gone wrong will go wrong in the month of August. The Portuguese people say never to get married in August and never to do anything significant in August because they say the month of August will give you like in Portuguese it says the month of August mês de agosto vai dar Jagush, and Jagush is um, like bad things, bad tidings, and bad luck. Yeah, bad luck. That's what it means. So I'm like so sick and tired of like this month, and then everything's like going so. It's like some things were going bad, and then I had the hurricane, and then all this bullshit happened. And it's been a tension like month. All the tensions are high. Everybody's tension is high. Everybody's bad, and everybody's arguing. People are miserable and fucking annoying. It's just like I'm had enough already. Like this month has been nothing but an aggravation. Yeah, we're in. Well, yeah. It's all right. I calculated for you. It's all good. Yeah, this month has been a pain in the ass. It's between the hurricane and dealing with my car, finally fixed, but it's still like, I had to spend all this money on it. Then I had to pay my regular bills, dealing with like, you know, dealing with people, dealing with my parents' house. It's like it's dealing with like everything. It's just been like a fucking nuisance. I can't even think about the other things that I had to go through, but yeah. I try not to think about the negative things. So I was outside just now, and all of a sudden I hear, wow, something hit me on the back of my neck, and I looked down on the ground. It was a cockroach. Then it started flying around. I'm like, yep, let's go, Diamond. I was like, today's the last day of August, and the worst thing that can happen is a cockroach hit me. Of all things, like that's so gross, and I can't stand flying roaches. They aggravate the shit out of me. And I'm like, yep, today is the last day of August. I had to go out with a bang. So bang my neck, why don't you little fucker? So I'm looking forward to September because September is like always a great month for me. It's always a good luck month for me. It's always a decent month for me. I always have good luck. So I can't wait till it's all over. To be honest, from September, October, November, and December is always good for me. Always the end of the year is great, but the beginning and the mid year, like from like, well, actually January, February is kind of like okay, but like come March, April, May, June, July, August, it's like shitty months for me. I like always some bullshit happens, and if it isn't to me, it's the people around me, and then it affects me. So there's always something, but I always look forward to the last quarter of the year, which is September, October, November, December. It's always good for me. I always find myself happier, more motivated, more relaxed, no bad luck. I have good things happen. So I always have like a good end of the year. Yeah, I still haven't got my inheritance from my auntie's settlement because we're still waiting for this one jackass to sign the paper. Two other guys contested it, and now that they contested it, they finally signed it. One signed, the other one still hasn't, and there's another guy who hasn't even signed any of the papers at all. So if he doesn't sign by October 16th or whatever it is, it goes to court, and then they decide what happens. And I'm saying to myself, you're on your auntie's and uncle's will. They left you a good bit of money. And you mean to tell me you're not going to sign this paper and get this money and get this all over and done with? And there's like 12 people on the list. Don't you think that some of those people need that money even more than you to just hurry up and do it and just get it over and done with? And how would you think your uncle and auntie will feel right now in spirit thinking about how fucking retarded you are? You know? It just don't make any sense to me, but people are just really, really dumb. I don't understand. I really don't. I'm having a really hard time understanding what goes through a person's mind every day. Yeah, you know what? You just said it. You got to think positive, but sometimes, like, I mean, I'm a positive person. I talk about these things on here. I talk about negative things and negative people on here, but I don't get like so upset where like I have a heart attack or I fucking get like I'm just delusional and I just get so mad and I like that's steam coming out of my ears. Like I'm not like that, but it's just very frustrating to try to understand how a person thinks, feels, and why they haven't acted on such things that are so good for you and you don't care. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand it. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I know things happen for a reason, and I know when things are gonna get, you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. But I always tell people we have free will, and so does everybody else around us. So everybody around us can make life difficult for us because of their decisions. And I always tell people that, like, people don't understand that your decisions affect everyone else, and not just affect you; it affects everyone around you. So when you make stupid decisions, you affect, people who don't deserve to get affected. So hurry the fuck up and just get it all done and over with. Like, I don't understand why people like are so dumb. There's no other word for it. I just don't get it. I just don't get how people believe that what they're doing is right and okay. It never makes any sense to me. It really doesn't. I don't get it. I'm the type of person, I just want to make everything right. I want to be positive. I want to make sure everybody's happy. I want to laugh. And if I cry, I want to cry laughing. I want to be positive. I want everything to go according to plan. I want everything to be almost perfect when I know it's not going to be, but I want to try and make everybody happy and make myself happy too. And, dealing with all this shit, it just doesn't make any sense. I just don't get how people, analyze their lives and how they live it themselves, knowing that they're so dumb that they just don't even get what's going on. It don't make no sense. Exactly, we can't. I told people that all my life. I can't fix stupid, so I just talk about it. You know, stupid people are by the millions. We can only do so much. Hey, Amy, how you doing, sweetheart? You're good? How's it going? But I just don't understand it. Like, people, everybody wants the world to be better and wants everything around them to be better, but they do nothing to make it better. And I feel like, a lot of people's brains aren't thinking. And it's like, I don't understand these people. Like, do I have to knock on your head to see if there's anything in there, or put a flashlight through your ear to see if, like, there's a pink, brain in there? It doesn't make sense. Um, a lot of people complain about life and about things, but they never do nothing to make it better. And that's what makes me mad about people. You're good. Just showing some love. It's been a minute. Yeah, all is good. I can't complain. Just been busy. I was just telling Paris in here and everybody earlier that I can't wait to the month of August to disappear tonight. I'm so sick and tired of this month and what's happened this month and what's going on and how people are and just things happening, and people are just like dumb. I think this is every month they have like awareness and this and that, and this month is that month and that month is this month. I think this month should be called dumb month. Everybody who's dumb shows up. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay. I mean, I can handle the adversity, I can handle the problems, I can handle the negativity, I can handle a lot of things. But what I can't handle is like how dumb people are. I really don't understand how people are so dumb. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand how, like, why people are like making life so difficult for themselves and for others around them. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, but if you can find out for me, Amy, that'd be great. But what can you do? You can just like yeah, exactly. Hey, Jonathan. You have a low IQ? Yeah, most people do in the world. Most people do. But there's low IQ and then there's dumb. So and then there's stupid too. So yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Nah, don't be sorry, bro. It's all good. It's all good. We could work it out. Nah, you're not stupid, bro. No, no, no. Don't say that. You're not stupid. You're beyond stupid. Yeah, people are like, you're good. You're beyond that. I know a lot of stupid people. You're not stupid. Yeah. Well, Amy, a lot of people that come on here, you can only do so much. People in your life, family, a lot of people are just like don't get it, and they just keep going on and on and on, and they don't realize that they're hurting themselves and they're not doing the right thing. And then you sit there and you tell them, and you waste your energy, you waste your time telling them this, telling them that, and telling them that spirit is this, this to that. You it's just like there's so much you can take, and I try not to let people take my energy with their stupidity, and then there's only so much I can do. I'm gonna help you, but don't think that I'm your keeper, and you're gonna like drain my energy for the rest of your life, and I'm gonna get involved with every situation you deal with. You know, it don't make no sense. You know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, people don't get it. See, that's why I got rid of a lot of people on here because they ask me the same thing over and over and over. And I tell them over and over the exact same thing. And if you think it's going to change every time you come to me, it's not. Because I'm not the one who's giving you the message. It's coming through the cards, through spirit. And your spirits that are helping you are going to tell me the same shit because you don't want to change. No answer is an answer, and I've been saying that for years. When you don't get no response, that is a response. When you don't get an answer, that's not an answer. The cards ain't gonna tell you exactly what that person's thinking. The cards ain't gonna tell you everything you think they're gonna tell you. It's not. Shit changes every day. I can change every day too. And I'm gonna change and not change by not speaking to you and not dealing with you no damn more. You know? That's why doing this type of stuff, you have to limit people draining your energy and people like really getting on your nerves. And I've told a lot of people in the past, you don't need no more readings. What you need is don't worry about giving me money to do a reading. Don't worry about coming in here and getting money. Don't worry about here getting readings. Help yourself. Don't get no more readings. Don't think about the future. Live in today. Live in the present. You don't need a psychic to tell you every fucking day about the next day and the next day and next week and next month. You don't need that shit. Nobody needs a psychic. You choose to come to one. And I tell people straight up, a lot of it's for advice and for confirmation and to see if your intuition is right. A lot of people use it for confirmation, right? Using it to find out about what somebody's doing every day, whether they have pink underwear, blue underwear, or whether they like you, whether they don't, who they're with, what they're doing. That's none of your fucking business. But if you want to find out, hey, go for it. But if you really deep down inside think about it and focus on yourself, you don't need nothing but you. Yeah, some people want to know, well, whether or not they're wearing that underwear or whatever. These people are crazy. It's too much. It's too much. And I honestly tell people, like, look, please just like stop getting readings and please focus on yourself. And I've changed a lot of people's minds in the past. People who used to come to me every day, they don't come to me no more because I told them you don't need readings no more. I'll prove it. All you need is yourself. Focus on your life. Focus on you. You don't need to know what that person is doing anymore. Fuck them. That person ain't going to a psychic worrying about you. So why are you worrying about them? Move on. If people don't give you 100%, move on. Stop dwelling on people. Stop thinking about what somebody wants and what somebody's doing. Fuck 'em. Worry about you. Love yourself. That's my advice. You know? Simple. Jonathan, you said, is Marley something for me? What do you mean? Is Marley something for me? What are you talking about, bro? Let me know if that's a question or not. But you know what I mean, Amy? Sometimes you gotta let go of these people. You gotta tell them, look, it's too much. Like it's too much. I'm had enough. And that's what I've done in the past. If somebody comes in here and constantly asks the same shit over and over and over, I put them in their place. But I do it in a nice way. And if they're rude, then it's goodbye. Yeah, but that's why you came in here. So you needed your daddy chats again. You needed daddy to tell you it's okay. You get rid of those people that aggravate you because they're only gonna annoy your energy and make you go crazy. And if we entertain those people, they're gonna keep coming because they don't care. They're obsessed. And you just have to let them find somebody else or let them find themselves. I had to get rid of a lot of people, and I have to because I'm protecting my energy. I don't want people coming in here asking me the same shit every fucking day. Like, come on, man. You're a grown person. Just deal with your life. I'll be okay. You know, and you will be too. Just don't ask the same shit over and over and over. It's bad for you. It's obsessive behavior. Well, I'm just speaking reality, like I'm just speaking facts. I've been in this world for 47 years, and I've seen a lot of people get too attached to this shit, and I don't do it, for popularity and money and fame and all that shit. I do it to help people. But if you're gonna come in here and be obsessive and ask the same shit over and over and over, and every day I tell you the same thing, or every reading I tell you, look, this is the deal, like take it easy, relax, go to work on yourself, make yourself better. Don't worry about that person. That person ain't worrying about you. Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, once you start helping people too much, they think that, you and them are like buddy pals. And because they're paying you, they also think they own you. And that's why I don't allow people to, like, you know, try to earn me or pay me and think that you pay me so because I owe you. I don't owe you shit. I'll give you back your money and tell you go fuck yourself. It don't make no difference to me. Money can't buy me and won't buy me. You know what I'm saying? So I've always made that perfectly clear. Oh, because you pay me doesn't mean I have to do what you want me to do. You know, some people also think that, I give more to somebody else, so I give less to you. Do I know you like that? Do you even know that I know the person I gave a lot to? Sometimes I can elaborate more on somebody's situation, and sometimes it's just a simple answer. You know, what do you really expect for $5? What do you get for $5 every day? Ask yourself that question next time you come around me and talk that shit. So, I just do what I have to do. That's all. I don't want to have to be rude or have to like tell somebody about themselves. But I actually care about everybody who comes in here, and I want to make sure that I help you in some way. But, you know, Don't think you owe me. You own me. That ain't gonna happen. But it's all good. I just feel like most readers have to protect themselves from obsessive behavior from people. So once you learn how to do that, you'll be all right. Well, that's the thing, when you personally go through the same thing somebody's going through that you're reading, you kind of feel like an obligation to help them. And then if that person's decent, like you are, then they won't take advantage of you or even try. But if they do it, then you know they're not a good person. Because you can just agree to disagree, or you just agree and then be like, you know what, Amy, you're right. You've been through that before me, so I'll take your advice and never say anything again and be cool about it. Not sit there and be like, oh, what do you think about this? And what do you every day this, that, and like, no. Thank God I don't have nobody like that around here no more. Like that, like every single day asking the same fucking shit every single day. That's what I don't like, you know. And I don't have nobody around here like that no more. Cause people know I'm gonna be like, look, don't ask me that shit no more. But some people like do ask the same thing, but at least they don't like, demand more or say stupid shit, or they'll agree what they have to do is what they have to do. Like, that's different. But if you keep asking the question why, then it's gonna be bye. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be me to you, and you out the door and not coming back. I ain't putting up with your shit. I think sometimes I'm too nice to people, and that's why I like, you know, that's why I gotta be nasty sometimes. Hey Val, I'm doing good. I just got your donation. Thanks. You can ask your questions when you want. I hope you're doing good. All I know is I'm ready to get rid of August. Thank God. It should be prohibited to have this month for 31 days. I swear every August is like a fucking pain in the ass. August is too damn hot, too annoying, and between Leo and Virgo, I don't know who's fucking worse. They both share this month. That's why these damn Leos and Virgos drive me fucking nuts. That's what it is. That's why August is such a crazy month. It's shared by two signs that are they drive me nuts. You know that guy Dan? Oh shit, here he is. Hey Dan, what's up, bro? I was just talking about your favorite month. How was your birthday, Dan? I knew you were waiting for the right time to say something, Dan. I know. That's how you are. I know you'll drive me nuts. How you been, bro? I ain't seen you in a long time. All right. You ready to pick up the cakes? Oh, good. Where's my piece? You had to pick up your cake and there wasn't one. Yeah, see? That's some bullshit. Well, happy belated birthday, Dan. I ain't seen you. So, I just want to say happy belated birthday, bro. There you go. Happy birthday, AO. All right, Val, you said, will whoever I get to work on the house I want to sell be trustworthy and know that they are doing and do a good job. Oh, okay. You still haven't got nobody to work on the house? Do I have to come out there then? Shit. Honestly, I wish that like there was a bridge from like Bermuda to the United States, and I would definitely drive out there and help you guys. I would, you know, I would honestly do that. If it wasn't for like flying, I wish they had like a long ass bridge, and I'd just drive over there. That's all. I'd be, I'd be working for all of you. I'll help you out. I've had so much work this past 2 weeks because the hurricane came 2 weeks ago. Today makes 2 weeks. 2 weeks the hurricane came, and it destroyed a lot of things and gave me a lot of work. Pissed me off. And I'm still fixing shit from the hurricane. I'm gonna check something out, Val, before I ask that question. It looks like September is not gonna. September's not going there. In October, next month in September, I don't see anybody like being, anything happening there. But in October, I still don't see it happening, but you'll get communication from somebody. Like you'll start to talk to a contractor in October about getting the house done. Let me look and see what's going on. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. See, that's why I always have, work because people know I know what I'm doing. There's a lot of you're right though. There's a lot of people here in Bermuda that's the same way. People that say, "Oh yeah, yeah, I know how to do it," and they don't know how to do it. They fuck it all up. One of the reasons I'm still in business, and it's sad to say, is because I fix people's bullshit. That's one of the reasons I'm still in business today. Is because people will call me and say, "Hey, so and so came and did this job and they fucked it up. Can you please come here and fix it? I'll pay you." Oh, I had to get rid of this person because they don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. I had to go get rid of this person because they put up the fan and it don't work. Oh, can you please tell me what are you going to do to make this work? Oh, I just got to run. Oh, well, this person said you have to do all of this and that and da 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 da. See, people get ripped off every day. It's sad. It's sad that people are like that. All right, I got good news. I know it's still 2 months away, but in November, right, I see somebody actually taking on the job and getting it done, and then completing the job and getting it all done. I got good cards and success and a good worker and a good businessman, but it won't happen until November. That's what I got. So October going into November, it looks like it'll happen. But for right now, I don't see it happening. But in November, it's saying that a guy, a good businessman, good workers, and a good person. He has knowledge. He's successful. He's a good business owner. King of Pentacles. This person, it'll be wise to invest in them, and they're gonna do a good job. So I got like negotiations being good, you're being okay with the price and all that stuff. Yeah, getting people to do things right away is like hardly ever gonna happen. Like I booked in my roof to get painted the beginning of this month, and it won't get done until October. My cousin's doing it because him and his brother does my roof. Because I don't go up on roofs anymore because like I'm just not a roof person. Here we have to paint our roofs and it's all on an angle. And I used to do it for a living back then and I made a lot of money, but I can't do it anymore. Like my ankles and my back are just not in the mood to do it. So I got my cousin to do it and his brother, and they give me a good price. But I booked them in 2 months in advance. And he won't be here until like Halloween weekend, he told me. So that's 2 months away from now. But I know when he does it, he's going to do a good job. Damn, holy shit. I got a glass coaster and it gets stuck to my cup. So that's what that is. Sorry. I've been fine all this time. Now my throat's acting up. Yeah, I don't want to get on no roof and I don't want to do none of that strenuous type of work. And I know how to do it and I would save money doing it, but I just don't want to do it. I'd rather pay him to do it. It's just too much for me to do by myself. And when he's here, actually, when he's here and he's power washing the roof, I'm down on the bottom on the main ground and I'm like washing shit off like that comes off. Or I'll sweep all the debris and I'll wash all the debris off the walls and off the ground. Like so I'm working while he's doing the roof. I'm down there and if the gas cuts out in the power wash, I'll put the gas in it. I'll turn the hose off or on whether when they're up there so they don't have to keep coming back and forth. Yeah, exactly. The thing is I can do a lot of things. I just I just needed a workshop. I finally got my workshop up and running and I just did 4 closets. I did 4 closets in my sister's house. I took all the old metal shelvings out. I painted all the closets and I put all new wooden shelves with stainless steel screws all in the shelves and it's no metal in there. It's all like wooden brackets. Everything's made out of wood. So all I got to do is when in a couple years time, all I have to do is sand it down and spray paint it again. And I don't have to worry about no rust. So that's what I've been doing for the past couple weeks. I finally finished all the closets. And I'm not a carpenter, but I have common sense. I've seen it being done. I've seen carpenters do it. So I had to go buy a big ass saw and I did. And I bought the saw and I built all the closets. And my sister and my nephews are happy that I did it. So it was the best thing I did. Val, how about the car? Did the car, didn't you say it was like a hit and run in your car? Whatever happened to that? Hey, Justin, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? Let me see if I can find the picture of the closet. Yeah, see, this is the closet that I did for my sister. That was on August 6th. I put all new shelves, all new screws. I painted the closets. And I put like a wooden rod. It's not a metal rod for the shirts and dresses. I put like an actual wooden rod. See the rod? Shit. So I put a wooden rod, stainless steel screws, nothing that'll rust. Because the shelves they had in there before were all like metal shelves. So I did all of this myself in my workshop, and I bought a brand new saw. I actually bought the saw with all the PayPal donations that I got on here. It was enough for me to buy a big ass saw. I actually have a picture of the saw somewhere. Yeah, here it is. That's the saw that I bought. It's a big miter saw. See? I bought that with all the donations that I got. I bought this big ass saw with the actual thing. That's my workshop right here. I have all my tools in there. I have all my stuff in there. And see, that's all the wood that I got. Started cutting all the woods to make the shelves. All I needed was a place to do it, and I can do it. And I finally got it. So my sister was gonna hire a carpenter to do that, and the carpenter said it would cost $5,000 to do those closets, and I did it for my sister for half. For $5,000, I bought the wood, painted it, put it in, and bought a saw. So yeah, yeah. I wish I could be. I wish I could be there and do it for you, Val. You know, I always tell people I wish I could just get on a private jet and put all my tools on there and go visit you and just like do it all. Jocelyn, I try to be. I try to be a good person. You're fantastic. That's good. Glad to hear that. Okay, so you said my car with the initial estimate was 6 grand, but there was a lot more damage to the suspension as they needed to order more parts. So you sound like me. I got all my parts. My parts came in the last week of July. Then the first week of August, the hurricane came like and well, not the first week, the second week of August, the hurricane came and aggravated everybody. So I didn't take it on the Friday. I had to take it on the following Monday. And then, hey Antigone, how you doing? So they ended up fixing my car, and I got a brand new muffler, a brand new gear shift thing. I got brand new suspension, front suspension, and brand new tires. And I got something else. I can't remember. Oh yeah, the gear piece that underneath the car, there's like a bar that goes to the gear selector. I got that new piece as well, and it cost me $4,000 to fix it. For the parts and the labor was $4,000 total, all in one day. Yep. So my car's fixed, but it cost $4,000 to fix it. But it's well worth it because my car is 16 years old and it definitely needed those parts. And I'm so glad I got them because my car runs really nice now. It's like brand new again. It feels so good to drive it. I'm like, thank God. But yeah, it costs a lot to fix it, but I had to do it. And I'm gonna sell it as soon as I get my permit for my work van. I applied for a work van, a work permit, a commercial vehicle they call it. So I'm getting a new van so I can make it my business van. And I need a new van anyway. I need a bigger one, a better one. My car is 16, going 17 in January. So now that I fixed up my car, I can actually sell it for like $6,000-7,000. Somebody will buy it, and I'm not gonna sell it unless I get at least 6-7 grand for it. And I have proof that I bought all the parts and stuff. So I don't want a new car either. Now, especially now that my car is fixed, I don't even want a new van, to be honest, Val. I really don't. But then again, I'm like, you know what? I might as well get it. I'll sell this one, use this money for the new van, and I have a new van and fuck it. It'll last till I retire. So it'll be good. So I'm waiting on the permit. I haven't got no word on that yet. Apparently, a lot of guys tell me it takes months, at least 3 to 5 months. So hopefully, it's been a month and a half so far. I think it's been a month and a half since I applied. So hopefully the end of this month I'll hear something. End of next month, I mean September, I'll hear something, or October or whatever. Hopefully sooner. So, and I'm gonna buy a new van. I'm gonna buy a Toyota. It's called a Toyota High Ace van. It's not a big van. It's not small either, but it's bigger than my car. It's taller. So, and it's nice. It's meant for work. It's meant for to be a work vehicle. So I'm gonna get it. Hopefully, if I sell my car, I'll have I can pay the rest of it. How much does it cost? None of your business, unless you're paying for it. It's called a Toyota High Ace. High Ace. I think it's called a Toyota High Ace. Let me see what it's called. I had the papers, man. I don't even remember how they are now. Oh man, yeah, it's a van. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring it up. Yeah, here it is. Oh no, it's not a. Hold on a sec. Is it a Heis? No. Wait a minute. Let me find it first. No, it's a town. I think it's a town ace, not a high ace. It's a town ace. Can't remember what the fuck it's called now. Hold on a sec. I wish I had the paper. It would be better to deal with. Yeah, it's called a town ace. Town. TAWNACE. I'll show it to you. Yeah. I want to get this silver one right here. It's a nice van, dude. It's small. It's not like it's a small van. I don't need a big van anyway. Let me just look it up for you. That's the side view, and that's the front view, and like that's the inside. That's the back, steering wheel, and all that type of stuff. All right, so oh, you have a Toyota Highlander. Oh, okay, cool. See, this is the one that I'm getting right here. Look, see. Not this exact one, but this is a secondhand one that they're showing on there. But yeah, it's a nice van. I'm gonna get a brand new one. I'm not gonna get a secondhand one. I'm gonna get a brand new spanky boy. Yeah. What was your first clue, Antigone? Of course they do. They don't fly them over. They use cargo ships. They use like big container ships to send them over here. All the cars and all vehicles come by boat, by cargo ships. Yeah. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Toyotas. I have a Peugeot right now. It's a Peugeot partner. It's a good car. It's lasted me all these years. Yeah. Hey, Harmana, how you doing? I just got your donation. You can ask whenever you're ready. And I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I know a lot of people who have that van. My brother-in-law, my older brother-in-law, he has one of those vans for his company, and he loves it. And the post office guy that delivers packages here, he has one of those vans, and he says he really likes it. And there's a lot of those vans on the island right now. I think they're like $30,000 on the road once you get everything. But see, you have the price varies. It's between like 28 and 32,000 because if you want like a roof rack, you have to pay like an extra 500. If you get a stick shift, it costs less. If you get an automatic, it costs more. If you want like a radio or a CD player or like a Bluetooth thing, it costs more. So if you get like the full blown out package, it's like 35 grand. So I don't really want all the stupid things. I don't really need all that shit. So I'm looking to pay at least 30 for it. But if I get like 7 for my car, that'd be great. All I have to do is pay like 20 something. So it'd be great. So hopefully, I can get it. And hopefully they're still around when I get my permit. But I want to get like a silver one with a roof rack and then put my name on it and I'll be good to go. You can actually get roll up windows or power steering window, like power windows. Like they give you like all these options to make it cheaper. So I'm gonna see what I'm up against and I'll see, like, I don't want to spend too much money on it. And I don't need like fully loaded shit anyway. It's a work van. So it doesn't bother me. So I'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the van that I want to get. Hopefully I'll get it soon. Because my car is doing good now, so I'm okay with it. I'm glad my car no, we don't have an airport, Antigone. No, we just have like a road, and then the planes tell everybody on the road to get away, and then they land on the highway. Are you seriously asking me that dumbass question? What's wrong with you, woman? Yeah, exactly. I don't live in my vehicle. It just takes my shit to and from home, and that's it. What's wrong with you? Why would you ask a dumbass question like that? Does Bermuda have an airport? Of course they do. What's wrong with you asking me, does Bermuda have an airport? You think Bermuda's like a dumbass place or something? I don't know. Go find her. You know what I mean, Dan? I gotta swim everywhere. All right. Elder, you said today my dad's side of the family found out my uncle Obi passed away by finding out in the incident. My uncle's ex-wife didn't inform any of us on my dad's side of the family. We didn't have any issues with his ex-wife kids. Well, so he passed away back in February, and you're just finding out? That's fucking nuts. What the hell is wrong with these people? I told you, people are crazy and dumb. I've been talking about this shit forever. You know? That's weird. That's not good at all. I can't believe people do that. That's so weird. All right, let me check, Oda. I'm gonna call you Auntie Gone, because Auntie, you're gonna be gone if you aggravate me. Okay? I think that the ex-wife, right? Because I'm not getting bad cards. I just think that I think that the woman is at fault here. She's very ignorant and short-sighted and very selfish. And I'm getting something to do with money. I don't know if this guy is like, I don't know if your uncle Ubi is like, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I don't know if your uncle that passed away, I don't know if he like has if he had like a lot of money. Like they didn't want people to know, like, but if he died, because she didn't want people coming there to come ask for money and beg for money or see what he was doing. The only people she informed was the people at his job, and people that worked with him knew. But I think he might have had some value or some money or something, or he had some type. He had maybe a big house or something like that, or and maybe she didn't want people to like find out about it. But it looks like she didn't. She thought that people would not understand why she did it or if she did it. She seems like an ignorant, short-sighted person. Like she doesn't like. She could have been influenced by another person, like another woman too. That's weird. Like she thought people would come and get handouts from her because he died. I think also because she had money problems, she didn't want people to find out or whatever. Even though I know you said their ex-wife, but you know how some people like they don't change the will or something like that, or I don't know. It could be. I'm just speculating because the cards ain't really saying like like a bad reason, you know. But let me read what you said because I got sidetracked by this Anticon person in here. Let me see. Uncle's ex-wife didn't inform any of us. Yeah, see. So the reason why she didn't inform anybody was probably because like that's her act that their ex-wife. Maybe they weren't on good terms, and she was like, "Fuck these people! I ain't telling nobody. The hell with them, you know." And I'm gonna take whatever he has, you know. I don't know if that makes sense. Don't what me, woman. No, you can't. Nothing in life is free. He was broke. She took majority of his retirement. Ah, see, yeah, see, that's what it is. Let me check some. Right. But why does he? Didn't he have kids or anything? Like, why didn't the kids call you guys and say like that's not really like to be honest, Hermana? Like, why would the ex-wife call you guys if she was the ex-wife? You know, it's not her job to call you guys because that's the ex-wife. So like his children or like somebody close to him, the family should have called you guys. Yeah, see that don't make no sense. You know. Let me ask you something. Does this is this guy like a big guy and he's bald, or he has like little hair on the sides? Like was he like a fat guy, like a big guy? I'm trying to figure out if this is him. He went back to live with her. and his daughter after my other uncle took care of. Ah, yeah. So that's like, oh, I feel like he had like a heart attack because I'm getting like chest pains and I'm getting like a hard time breathing. Mm. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why they would do that, but it's something to do with like their ignorance of like, yeah, they don't need to know. They ain't coming around here. They ain't talking to me or whatever. But I get like a heavy set guy that's talking to me. I'll tell you who's talking to me. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's him. You say no smaller, but there's a heavy set guy talking to me, and he's telling me like, that he died of a heart attack and he had a hard time breathing. But there's a big guy that's talking for him or around him. Like he looks like he's swollen, like like how some people like they get I don't know how you explain it. Like it's like they get kind of like their body gets like fluids in it and they start to get big and shit, and then it's like their body gets all distorted. Yeah, this guy don't look like your dad, the one I'm talking to. The one I'm talking to, right? He's like a thick guy and he's telling me about, your uncle. 'Cause I don't get your uncle. I don't get a guy like that. But the guy that's interpreting everything, he's telling me about this guy. Yeah, exactly. Like this guy looks like he doesn't look like a natural fat guy. He looks like he's got something wrong with him. Like how people get sick and they go skinny. This guy was sick and he got like bigger, like with fluids. A lot of people are like that. They blowed up from fluids and shit. The guy I'm talking to is like this, but it's not her uncle. It's another guy. The guy that's talking to me is saying that your uncle died from a heart attack and he had a hard time breathing. Let me see what else this guy's. I don't know if he has information. You know what I'm getting? It's just this guy's telling me that it's just pure ignorance out of their part. Like they didn't care to say anything because they didn't feel obligated that they should have to tell you something, you know? Because the guy himself won't even appear, but there's like a dictator, like a guy that's next to him, and like the guy that's talking on his behalf, and it's a big guy. So I don't know if his dad was a big guy, your grandfather. I don't know if your grandfather's alive or dead, if he was a big guy and he looked like swollen, like he looked fat and bald. I don't know. It could be your grandfather, or it could be like um, you know, somebody in the family that's talking for him. Hmm. Like this guy's like disgusted with how their behavior is. Like he's shaking his head and saying they're just ignorant. That's what I keep hearing. Like the people that didn't tell any of you guys, they're just ignorant people. Like their ignorance got in the way. Like they're like, oh well, they don't. Nobody came, nobody asked for them, or nobody called here to see what they were doing, or no one really cares about them, or no one came visit them. So why should we tell anybody? Fuck them. I don't know if that's what happened, but that's what this guy's saying. He's saying like they have like grudges against everybody, like because they didn't care about him or whatever. And the guy that I'm talking to, he has like the oxygen thing in his nose and wrapped around like this. I can see like that little green thing that goes around like that. He's talking to me, and he's starting to appear more to me. And he's actually like was on oxygen too. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what this guy is telling me, because the cards didn't really say much either. It just tells me that it was about money, and it was about like a work thing, and the ignorance of a woman is not allowing anybody to know. Yeah, that's so weird though. And my light just flickered just now. That's crazy. Yeah, so I don't know who this heavy set guy is, but he's the one telling me everything. It could be like a guy who is like was in the hospital bed next to him. Could be, because they're not appearing to me. The guy, your uncle's not appearing. I don't know what he looks like, but from what you're telling me, it doesn't look like your dad. Because I know what your dad looks like, and these guys don't look. This guy don't look nothing like your family. Well, at least I don't know. But that's the guy I see. Like he's telling me shit. But yeah, yeah, that's the thing. That's why I don't get what this person's saying. It don't make no sense. I don't know how like the ex-wife was. I don't know if she was manipulative or like anything like that. But maybe it's her side that, maybe it's her side that's telling me. Maybe it's her dad or her like family. Like the guy that I'm talking to is from her family, maybe. Yeah. Hmm. Right. Because that's what this guy is telling me, is the lady is ignorant and selfish. So if she has the money, then she probably was like, why should I have to tell anybody that this guy that my ex died or whatever? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like that shit don't make no sense. Yeah, see, that's weird. Yoda, that's very weird. I don't understand like what this guy is like about, what they're saying, but even the cards the cards, and this guy signifies a woman, that the reason this didn't get told was because of a woman. you know I don't know. That's very weird because the only negative thing I got was a negative woman, and that's why this woman didn't call anybody. She didn't care. I keep getting, hey, Miss Bikini, how you doing? Yeah, right. And that's the thing. I keep getting a woman that didn't want to say anything. It's a woman's fault. So the ex-wife, she's at fault for not telling you that he passed away, right? I know, Antigone. Hold on a second. For fuck's sake, I'm dealing with Ilda right now. I know. Okay, calm down. Hold on. Okay. So that's the thing. It's it's um it's telling me that a woman is involved. Like a woman is the reason why you didn't get this answer. You didn't get like the like, hey, your uncle died. You know, it's weird. Right. So if you already got the money and you got a divorce, why the fuck you just didn't tell everybody that he died? Like you didn't have no common courtesy to say that. But I get her showing up here reversed. Like, and it's like she had differences and disputes with people. And that's why she didn't say anything. It's like she ignored the opportunity to tell everybody. That's what I keep getting. It's all like her fault. Yeah. Right. So why can't she just say, "Look, your uncle died," and that's it? That don't make no sense. And the cards are pointing to her, saying it's her fault, which it is. She didn't tell you, right? And when I first cards I had, it was to do with money and work. So she's already got the money and work. So that was telling me that's her. But she's still ignorant and short-sighted and selfish, so much so that she didn't even want to tell his family that he was dead. That's like fucking dumb. So yeah, I confirmed it again. It's definitely a woman. That's weird, and like it's almost like she's hiding the truth. That's why she's not saying anything. There's something else here about misplaced truth and lies and disputes with people, and that's why she didn't say anything. I wish that he would come through in the reading, but I can't. I don't see him. I don't. I don't. I don't get the guy in the reading. I wish I could, but he's not coming through. It's only this other guy that I saw. Like I only see the big guy that's hooked up to the oxygen, and he was telling me that it's her fault. Yeah, mm, that's weird. Mm. I don't know what else to tell you, but that's the guy said it's all to do with her. Yeah, I don't get no good cards on her though. I don't get nothing good on her. Come on, nothing. It all signifies bad things about a woman. So It's something to do with her. And if his spirit isn't coming through to me, then something's going on. For this other guy to come in and say something, it's got to be something to do with this other guy. You know what I mean? Like they're not allowing me to find out. Yeah, it's some weird shit going on there. But I'll tell you my opinion before I move on. My opinion on when I get things like this, it's because he doesn't want anybody to know. Your uncle doesn't want nobody to know. That's why he don't show up. Because if he had something to say, he would appear, but he doesn't have nothing to say. That's why I asked you if the heavy set guy was him, because I had a feeling it wasn't. But this heavy set guy, the big guy, is telling me that it's her fault and she's done something, like, yeah, oh yeah, it definitely is. Because in the cards are telling me it's her fault and something to do with her and money and work or some shit, and then something about her not telling the truth, and then this big guy came in and told me that it's her fault. It's something to do with her, and that's why he don't show up. Something's going on. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, that's weird. Yeah, I just gotta deal with Antigone, and then we can go back and check it and see what's going on. We'll see. But I wish I knew who this other guy is that's telling me the story. But I can't get nothing. But the cards and him talk about the woman being the problem. It's definitely the woman that's the problem. So she's up to something. Something happened there. All right, Antigone, you can go ahead and ask your question. I swear, people are so grind. I was just talking about this earlier, like how like my inheritance hasn't come yet because of two and three people out of the 12 are acting crazy, and one guy hasn't even signed a damn thing yet, and nobody really speaks to him. His brothers don't speak to him like that. So my mom begged his oldest brother to call him and say, "Hey, sign the fucking papers. We're all waiting, jackass." So, and then my sister saw his youngest brother at the store and said, "Hey, tell your dumb brother to sign the fucking papers, idiot. We're all waiting for this inheritance money and we want to get this shit over and done with." Yeah? So like people are so stupid, I just don't get it. This must be like a year of dumb people. Like the the biggest disease in the world is stupidity. It really is. Like there's so many stupid people in the world, I just don't understand. Like, and my patience is running really low with like dumb people. And I'm still trying to figure out how you have a brain in your skull. You know? So dumb. All right, Harmony. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, that could be like his request was not to tell anybody, and it was her fault. These people are weird. All right, Antigone, you said I want to know if I will be successful in packaging one of my children's books. All right, let's check. Well, the thing is, the amount of money that we're getting, you would think they would like want that money because it's a good amount and it'll help you, you know? And I'm sure that half the people on that list, out of the 12 people that are on that list to get the inheritance, I guarantee, and I'll put my life on it, that half of those people don't even have that type of money in their account because they're all a bunch of losers and broke jackasses that shouldn't even have been on that will. So you would think that it's the broke ones that are taking forever. The ones who ain't got no money, like these three guys, they're the brokest ones out of the whole 12. Out of all 12 people, those three guys are the brokest three guys on that list, and they're the ones that are causing the most problems. You would think the broke ass ones will sign it right away because they need the money. But instead, you want to dispute shit and act like a bunch of idiots, act like you don't need the money. Wow. I know, Dan. See, at least you use your brain for some shit. Yeah, it is. It is unbelievable. Like, you know, if I get this money, it's gonna pay for my car. You know, so why wouldn't you want that type of money that's gonna buy you a new car? Like, I was happy to hear how much I was getting. I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm buying a new car. Hell yeah, I'm good. You know, I'll buy it in memory of my uncle and aunt for their hard work. Meanwhile, these clowns don't even have that type of money in their account. These mofos ain't even got no transportation. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? This person, Jody, that you're talking about, Antigone, you said with an agent named Jody. I'm getting that Jody is going to be difficult to deal with. She's looking for more like prestige or more money or more like stuff. I think she's like got too much on her plate right now. She might be one of those agents that are looking for money and looking for more success. And like she's got too much on her plate. And if she were to help you, she feels like it's not going to be too beneficial for her. Like she wants too much money. Or she might be asking too much money to get it, dealt with or published or successful. So you might not agree with her price or with her system of payments or things like that. And it looks like she's a greedy person that wants more money for herself. I'm not getting nothing good on this, to be honest. Like this person would try to like almost like trick you to get something. So I would say not to deal with this person. And if they haven't made any effort to help you, then that's probably your answer. You know? Let me just read your question again. Yeah, you're saying I hope we will work together. I don't see you guys working together, no. I don't see you guys working together. If that's the question you're asking. I don't get nothing good from this person. I would say move on from her, yes. She's not gonna help you. I feel like you might get an offer from a man. There's a man that wants to offer you um, a better deal, but it's a younger man. There's going to be two different people, but the younger person will be better. Oh, cool, Miss Bikini. Yeah, the Flamingo Express is always in action. Oh, there you go. You just said it. I have another agent in mind named Dan. As long as it isn't the Dan on here, then you're good. Yeah. If you deal with Dan, it'll be better. I got yes on that. And before you even said that, I told you a man was going to be better. Yeah. So Jody is a no-no, and Dan is a better choice. So I would say go with Dan and stop wasting time. Yeah. Dan will be the better choice. So there you go. All right. Mm-mm-mm. The Flamingo Express. You're welcome, Antigone. Pain in the ass. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me go back to that other situation with you, Ilda. Let me see. I want to see if I can get your uncle to talk, but I don't know. Sometimes if they don't come through, there's nothing really I can do. But let me check. See what else I can get here. Let me see if I can actually. Same shit again. It's all her. I keep getting it over and over, no matter how many times or how many ways I ask. I get all negative things from that woman, the ex-wife. I get all negative shit, all delays and anxiety, um, like mental anguish and disappointment, trouble. Looks like the death kind of messed her up, like. But I get all women here, 3 women. So it could be her, the daughter, and maybe like someone else. Or it could be like one person being all of these 3 different people, like different situations here. But it's definitely the reason why you didn't find out anything was because of her. She's up to something, but she's the reason she didn't want to contact anybody and tell anybody about it, which is dumb, but whatever. Some people are like that. Some people are like that. They just don't want to say nothing, or they feel like you're not entitled to find out about a death. Or if they ain't like really close to you like that, then they ain't gonna tell you. It's weird. Yeah, maybe that's why she doesn't want nothing to do with you because she's already successful. You see what I'm saying? Like she doesn't want to have to build up something that's not known. So because your book is not known and it's not a movie, she's probably already like she's like, I ain't gotta work hard, I'm already successful. Fuck this person. Some people are like that, they're weird. Yeah, I don't get nothing good from her. I don't think she considers you like somebody she's gonna make profit off of or be successful from. So that's why she's probably not gonna help you. And it could also be because you're a pain in the ass. So that could be it too. It's probably tired of you aggravating her. She'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna anti go on this woman. I'm gonna anti go on her ass. I ain't making you rich. Hell no. She's probably gonna be like, I ain't making this woman rich. I'm making myself rich. She's already rich. Oh boy. Well, nobody really knows if something's going to be a success until they actually do it. Well, if you can make yourself rich, then that's good. Then you don't need nobody then. And Antigone, if you do it all yourself, it's better. You shouldn't need a partner if you're good at what you do. You don't need a partner. Fuck it. Sometimes having a partner is the worst thing. Doing everything by yourself, you make all the money, you get all the credit, you get to do whatever you want, and you get to deal with it. Self uh like having self confidence and self you being your partner yourself and doing everything yourself is sometimes the best method. That's why the partnership isn't working out. It's trying to tell you something. That's my opinion. You take it if you want a partner, you go for it. But my opinion is to do everything yourself. That's what I do. I don't have partners. Fuck that. Miss Bikini said I forgot quite a few people when Phil passed. Well, if you're like, but obviously your family found. I mean, his family knew right away, right? His main people and people he worked with. Whereas Ilda's that's Ilda's uncle, and she didn't even know the guy passed away. But you know what? My cousins here in Bermuda didn't even know my uncle passed away because their dumb dad, which is my uncle, didn't even tell them that my other uncle died. So a week after he died, my sister told my cousin in Bermuda, "Oh yeah, my mom just got back from our uncle's funeral." And he's like, "What? What uncle?" He goes, "Yeah, my uncle Manuel in Canada." And he's like, "I didn't even know he died. He's my godfather." And my sister was like, "What do you mean you didn't know he died? He died last week. My mom went up to the funeral of my sister." He's like, "Oh, this is the first time I'm hearing it. My dad didn't even tell me." And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? How the hell do you not tell your own son that his godfather, his uncle passed away? You know what I mean, Jody? That people are strange. It's so dumb. You can't even take like a minute to tell somebody, hey, look, your uncle passed away or so and so passed away today. You know how many people tell me that people passed away this year? So many people passed away that I know this year. And I got a text or a phone call or somebody else would tell me, hey, so and so they passed away. I'm like, oh fuck, that sucks. That happened this week. my friend's son passed away, and I got word of another guy that I know that I used to work with years ago, and he's got cancer, and he's only got days left to live. So I got bad news this week from people that I know of, and about to die and did die. So at least when my uncle passed away, I found out. When my family died, when people in my family died, I find out like right away. Oh well, at least you told her, But like, you're not supposed to call everybody individually. That's like almost impossible. That's not even like your job. But like, you can tell somebody and say, "Hey, can you go tell this person for me, please?" Like because my auntie told my mom. My mom told all of us. My auntie didn't call each of us. All the nieces and nephews. That's impossible. Like she doesn't have all our personal phone numbers because she don't even live here. We don't talk like that. But my mom is her sister-in-law, so she says, "Oh, please tell everybody that please tell the family that their uncle passed away." That's normal shit. But like at least tell somebody to tell somebody. It sucks to find out on the internet about it or find out from somebody that's not your family. Or even if your own dad doesn't even tell you that his brother-in-law died, that is your son's godfather and uncle. Like that's stupid. Like honestly, it just pathetic. I agree, Jocelyn. Family have a lot to answer for, and that's just the way it is. It's just a shitty thing. A lot of my family passed away this year. Two of my cousins passed away. My uncle passed away. My friend's son passed away, and a few other people that I know, like some of my friends' dads passed away that I know of. But my some of my family have passed away. A good bit of my family's passed away in the past few years, like cousins and uncles and stuff. And my aunties died simultaneously in the same month 5 years ago. It sucks. But you should at least have the common courtesy to tell people that he passed away, that somebody passed away, especially if they're like an uncle or an aunt or like someone that was close or whatever, or even if they're not that close. I haven't seen my Uncle Manuel in years, but I spoke to him on the phone not too long ago, you know? Like it was about maybe four or five Christmases ago. We all got on the phone and he told me how much he was happy to hear me speak Portuguese to him and how much he understood me and how much, I knew and he understood me and he was very happy to hear me speak Portuguese. That was the last time I spoke to him like on the phone. And my auntie wanted me to have all his tools and stuff, but I already got too much shit. So I told her to sell it and keep the money for herself. I don't need no damn tools. I'm good. I got too much shit now. Yeah, Antigone, that's how it is. And my condolences to everybody who's lost people this year in the past couple years. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to lose somebody. It sucks, but just know that they're in a better place. They're not suffering anymore. They don't feel pain anymore. And all they want to do is be around you in spirit and live their lives and see the earth in a different way. Believe that they're doing okay and they will be fine. And they don't have to suffer anymore. So just know that you know, they're okay. Some of them might not approve of how you live your life, and they'll tell me about it, and you might not like it, but just know that they know what you're doing. They know exactly what you're doing. They know if you're fucking around, and they know if you care about them, and they know whether or not you give a shit about them. So don't miss their birthday and their anniversary of their death. They might not want to help you after that. All right. Yeah, he does look like your dad, but older. This definitely isn't the guy I was talking to. Definitely not. That definitely isn't him. Mm. Yeah, in the picture with the three women, the woman that's in the middle, I get the heebie-jeebies from her. The two other ones on the side, they don't look as mischievous. But the one in the middle, oh boy, she's got that look. She's got that look. When I look at her, I get like an instant like headache and like a feeling in my third eye. She's got them evil eyes. When I look at people's pictures, I can tell if they're fucking crazy. The one on the right is your cousin. Yeah. She's got that look too, like that don't fuck around look. The one on the other one's young. I can see her. Yeah, there you go. Yep. She looks like she's up to something. Yeah, just looking at that picture, I'm looking at her. I can tell she's up to something. Yeah. Damn it, man. Here, your uncle looks familiar. Like he looks like one of these movie star guys you see on TV. Right now that I've seen him, let me see if I can pick him up. I can hear you know what? He's saying that I got him now. Because now that I see his picture, he's come through now. Like he's trusting me to talk to him now. The thing he says is they didn't give a shit about me towards the end. Like they just like didn't really care about him. Like you know how people get old and like because he's showing me him laying down in a bed and he says his mouth is dry and he didn't really like know what to do anymore. He kind of like gave up and was like, you know what, they don't give a fuck about me. I must just go, But like I said to you before, like he died of like a heart attack or a loss of breath. Like as I keep getting like a loss of breath, like he was gasping for air, and they didn't really care about him like that. See, I don't. He's saying to me that he also had like maybe one kidney, or he was running off of one kidney, so he got unmanageable to deal with to their liking. So they kind of was like, you know what, I'm falling apart. They didn't really care, and then he's showing me him lying in a bed, and he's like in a bright white room, and it's like he's all by himself in a bed in like a hospital or like a hospice or something, and like they put him in this room, and like an operating room, and he was like waiting, and then he just went. It's a clean place, like, what he's showing me is like a clean area. It's a good looking place where he was, but like I'm getting different things. Like he had multiple issues. He had breathing problems. Looks like he had a stroke or a heart attack, but he also said he had kidney failure. And he's showing me like him, like in this really clean room. And there's like a door with a little window. And like he's on this bed and he's like looking up. And he's pretty much like he didn't have nothing to say. Like he didn't have nothing else to do. He said he went after like a kidney failure or something like that. Like he had multiple issues and nobody really gave a shit at the end. Yeah. You know what he said? He said to tell you that when you get that old, people know that you're gonna go, so they kind of care less, unfortunately. Like he's telling me to thank you for being concerned, but unfortunately, like he says through his own ignorance of being old and not really like wanting to be super catered to, he just like kind of was like, yo, whatever. He kind of felt like he was a burden towards the end to everyone that was trying to help him. But like, see, I see him gasping for air in this room, and that's like he just like went after that. But I also get like a kidney pain, like a kidney failure or some shit like that. Like he felt like he couldn't really move anymore, like he kind of gave up. Yeah. Your dad is like with him. Like I saw your dad like grab his shoulder, like, and then there's another older guy next to him. Could be like you got those guys' dad. And I smell like that Oh, mm. I smell like that ammonia smell. It's gross. Oh man. You know how you smell like those old people and they smell like ammonia? That's what I smell like, that ammonia, like nasty shit. It's not my fucking hand. Oh my god. Oof. I smell like an ammonia scent, like an ammonia smell, like a old. No, no, that's cool. I don't mind. It's cool. It's just like I'm trying to like see like who he's with, but I can see him, your dad, and another older man, and he's got like a mustache. And he's got like freckles on his head. I don't know if they snap their fingers or whatever, and like this. That's what I see him doing. These guys have like some different type of like energy. Yeah, I'm getting like a snap of a finger, it's like, and I can feel it in my hands. It's like almost like he's like trying to get me to do it. I keep wanting to go like this. It's so weird. It's like it's all on me. Like I'm getting like a sensation of them, like it's weird. I can barely see them, but I can feel and smell them. It's weird. And my mouth is like super dry. Like, it's so weird. It's like their spirit is like right right here. Like it's fucking crazy. It's like I can feel, smell, and like I get a sensation from them. Maybe they're listening to music or something. Yeah, I don't really like see that type of stuff, but like I feel like all three of them are happy together. I'll put it that way. Because I don't get negativity. So the snapping of the fingers, the dry mouth, the smell, that all says like, yeah, yeah, it's like a good thing. Hey Bronny, I'm doing good. How are you? So yeah, that's probably what it is. Hmm. Hey Ali, how you doing? It's like the oldest person out of the three. Like I don't know if it's like your grandfather or not, but like he's got like all white hair, right? He's got like all white. He's got an all white mustache, and he's got like the sides of. He doesn't have much hair, but like on the side, it's like really really white, and it's like a stringy looking look, like like he just got out of the shower or something. But like like they're all together, and I don't know why I keep doing like this, but like they're all like, you know, it's weird. Like he's saying that like we're not like your dad is there, but he's not saying anything. But like your uncle says, at the end of the day, I don't really care like about all the things that happen. Like like all three of them are kind of like saying like we don't even give a fuck what happened. Like we're here and life goes on. You know, it's like they want you to know that despite what's happened, they're not like really concerned about anything. Like they've moved on from whatever's happened. And another thing is if he's been gone since February, that's a while. So March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 6 months. So he's been like ahead of like the game. You know what I mean? So he's like already adapted. But he didn't come in at first. But when you showed me the picture, that's when they all came through because they know that you're actually concerned about it. But they want you to know at the end of the day. And that's why like they're snapping fingers and shit like that, and they're like whatever. It's like at the end of the day, they're all like, tell Ilda, don't even fucking worry about it. Like we're good. Like we don't give a shit to be honest. It's weird, and that's why I get like they're all like snapping their fingers and like yeah whatever. But I got like a weird like sensation altogether, like the smell, the feeling, like the dryness in my mouth. It's almost like as if to say, we got other things to worry about. We don't give a fuck. But it's like it's a good I don't give a shit. It's not like I don't get no negativity at all. So yeah, Hermana, I would say that, they're okay. They want you to know that they don't really give a shit and they're moved on from whatever's happened. You know? Yeah. But that's the thing, like, they'll give us like signs and things like that, and things will happen like that. But these three make me laugh. They're all together, and they're all like, as if to say, look, this really isn't, as bad as people think we're good here. So I'm glad they're like that. I'm glad that they're okay, and they're just like kind of making a joke about it now. 'Cause at first I didn't know what to expect, and then now it's like all three of them are there, and they're like, "Look, Mark, just tell Udo we're good. Like it's okay. We don't give a shit really." Especially if all three of them have had women issues, and that's no offense to you or any woman, but like if all three of them had women issues with their women, then they're like, you know what? We're better off over here without these damn women in my life. That's the vibe I get from them. And that's the vibe I get. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's the vibe they're telling me and showing me. They're like, you know what? We're fine without these fucking women in my life. Like that's pretty much what they're saying. And that's why your dad was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about these women. But the oldest guy, he's laughing. He's got like a big mustache, and he's like, "I'll be good, bro." And like, you know how they had those like canes, but like it was just like a straight stick and it tapered. Looks like a carrot. It looks like an oversized carrot. That's what the guy, like the old guy, has. He's sitting right like this, and he's like leaning on this long carrot-looking like staff or a cane. Like it's almost like he made it or he got it. It's not like a curved cane. It's like one of those like big ass looking carrot looking things. It's the shape of a carrot. It's big and it goes thin to the bottom. You know what I mean, Oda? Yeah. Oh, no wonder. That's why I like that then. See? Yeah, like the grandfather guy, like the oldest guy, he has that. He's like this. He's got it like that. I've seen one like before. I've seen one before. So yeah, that's cool. That's interesting that they came through like that after you showed me the picture. Now, that's why all three of them are together. So this all makes sense now. But the main thing that they want you to know is like, thanks for the concern, but we're okay, Yoda. We're good. Like that's pretty much like what they're telling me. Like, tell you like, don't even stress yourself over it because you know how they are. People are anyway. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you can tell them that every day. They pretty much told me to tell you not to worry about none of those things, that they're perfectly fine. And it's like they're basically saying to tell you, thanks for the concern, but we're okay without those damn people that made our lives a living hell. Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh my God. Honestly, like that's why like I feel like some men die first because they're like so sick and tired of that nagging ass woman that they deal with. That's why I like, I can understand where they come from. They're like in spirit, they're like, thank God we gonna listen to that shit. Yeah. I don't smell anything like that, but like I like when like they finally come through because I was worried there for a minute. Because usually they'll come through. But the other guy that I first got, I don't see him no more. But like he could have been like somebody that was next to him in the hospital, or he could have been like a friend. Whereas if they like, they want to explain something first, or there's the first come, first serve type of thing. You know what I mean? But because you were persistent, they were like, all right, let's come through and like talk to her and tell her like we don't give a shit. You know, we're good. So yeah, it makes sense. Like, I don't know about that, Antigone. You nag me and we're not even together. All right. Ali, I got your donation. But before you, I got Brownie. Brownie, thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. And you said here, I have a question. Do you see me and the burger having a future together? I need to know clarity on their feelings. All right, let me check. You're welcome, Hermana. And thanks for showing me the pictures because I think after you did that, and like it pretty much said, like, okay, well, let me tell her. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. I got the donation. Yes. So I got it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's nice when spirit all comes through, but sometimes they feel like you don't even need to know or need to be bothered. Like spirit has different ways of showing. Like a lot of people just some people don't deserve the information they get. Some people are like, I'm not even saying anything because the person that's asking they don't like. But in this case, because Ilda was like persistent and wanted to really find out if, genuinely find out if her uncle was okay, her dad appeared and the grandfather and him. So all three of them are like kind of making fun of it now. They're like, yeah, we're good, man. We're just glad we're here without these damn ignorant women that we used to be with. So that's why, like, I got what I got. I got the smell, the taste, the feel, as if to say, we're good, man. We're all right. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's why they gave you the time of day because they knew you were really like wanting to know. But they don't want you to get offended because some women get offended when a man says, I'm better off over here in spirit because I can't deal with this hoe. I can't deal with this woman. They drive me fucking nuts. And that's pretty much what they said. We're good because we ain't got them in our lives. So like some people would take offense to that, and then some people probably think I'm making it up. But that's pretty much what they said, like that they're okay. So I'm not surprised. But I never got anything negative from the first moment I checked. I never got anything negative off of them. You know. All right, Brownie, let me check you in the Virgo. Oh, there you go, Hermana. See, that's why they took you away from those people. So you won't turn out like them. And thank God you didn't. You be driving some man crazy too. Plus, you're an Aquarius, so us Aquarius, we like to be by ourselves anyway. We don't want nobody nagging us. I mean, people who do nag us, we get rid of them. We're like, all right, you're annoying. Goodbye. All right, Brownie. This Virgo feels kind of confused and distracted, and they're like mentally drained about how they're dealing with it and dealing with like you, and they don't know whether or not they're willing to make a change or um, like I feel like this Virgo also has like past resentments and past relationship still dwelling in their energy and in their minds. And I also feel like this person um, contradicts all the things that they've been saying, and they would dispute you to get their own gain. I feel like they might be a bit of, they might be a lot like cautious about making a decision with you and making things like difficult. So I feel like this person is not really um going to be in your future with you, like doing any future things. I feel like this person like looks at you as somebody as a challenge or someone who they can't really be with or deal with. Like they're almost actually willing to not be with you in a friendship or relationship or anything. Like they're just indecisive because of their past or because of their current situations. Like they're not willing to make a decision to deal with you or to be with you in any type of way. Like they got too much like dumb shit going on in their life. I feel like their involvement will be like too much. They don't want to get involved with you or anyone at that firm. So that's how they feel about you, Brownie. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm getting as far as your question. Like, if you want a future with this person, I don't see it happening right now because this person like doesn't seem like they want anything to do with you. Like, if they were to be with you, Brownie, they know they have to really step up or they really have to be like show you that they're willing to change, or like if you've hinted to this person that you want a certain way from them or a certain thing from them or a certain you know system that you have in your mind that you want from them, they're like, oh hell no, I can't meet those expectations, I can't meet Brownie's situation. I also feel like they're very distracted with like things that they don't have control over. And even the place that they live or they're at, they need to make a change, but they never do make a change. It's like they don't have any ambition to be in a relationship. You're welcome, sweetheart. I wish I had better news, but I don't think there's going to be anything between you and this person in the future. But it's not because of you, it's because of like their situation, if that makes sense. Yeah. It's like this person doesn't have, like, I don't know if this person has money or not, or financially stable. And like, and another, a lot of things is when people get themselves involved in like in future relationships, they feel like they have to be rich, or they feel like they have to have more than the other person in order to like be with them. So this person might feel like they don't have enough to cater to you or to deal with you, or their life might not be that great. So they feel like my life's not even that great. So why should I be in a relationship with someone? They're gonna think I'm some fucking loser, like, you know? Well, I mean, they can still like you, but they don't. They feel like, look, a person can like you, but not feel like there's a future between you, because how are they going to, like, a lot of people feel like they need to provide for their partner. So a person can like you, but still say at the same time, how am I going to be with that person? I can't even provide my damn self, let alone a person in a relationship. You know, they don't want to be figured out in the end, you know. So I don't even get like a feelings or anything here. I just get that this person mentally is drained from their own life. Like they have nothing to offer. And I don't know if you know them like that, if they complain about life or money or work. But a broke ass person can like you, and a rich ass person can like you. It doesn't mean that it's going to work. You know? And he can also say, "Hey, I like you," to get you to like him and provide for him. Because some guys want the woman to provide for them because they're lazy and they just don't give a shit, and they want the woman to do everything, and vice versa. So it could be that type of thing, which I think it is. Like this person probably just says that to see if they can get something from you. You know, if we're gullible enough, then we get caught up in that situation. But I don't get nothing good on that, Brownie. I would say not to deal with that person. Because they can't even support themselves, let alone someone else. But I don't get no love and no feelings at all. I just get like a whole pile of mess. Like this person's not really about that life. So you deserve better than that. You know what I'm saying? So I would say don't even deal with this person. You know, you can be friends or whatever, but you know. All right, so Ali, you are next. Thanks for the donation. You said, all right, let me check. You're welcome, sweetheart, and thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. You know, just know that mom's looking out for you and making sure you don't get yourself involved with some loser. Yeah, you know, if I'll tell you this, you know, Brownie, that if this person is really serious, they don't say it. They will show action. You know, a person, and this goes for everybody in the room. When you're dealing with love, work, friendship, careers, anything, if a person doesn't show action and just talks, then that's all you're gonna get is a bunch of gibberish and talk. But if they don't show no action, then there is no reaction to give. You know, it's either put up or shut up, or show me 100% and I'll give you 100%. But if not, fuck these people. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy on any person that doesn't give you anything in return or show you action. People, I can tell you right now, oh yeah, I'm a psychic, I read cards, but if I don't show you no actions and show you no real shit, then you're gonna be like, this guy's full of shit. I can shuffle cards better than this moron, you know. I'm gone. But that's pretty much 90% of the people in the world are like that. They're just all mouth and no action. You know, a lot of this world right now is my opinion is to love yourself and don't even get involved with anybody unless the person is showing you action and showing you honesty and truth. And for that to happen, it's almost like a miracle these days. So the best thing to do is to keep loving yourself and pray that you don't get involved with another idiot. Amen. You're welcome, Bronny. I only want the best for you. You know that, and for everybody. I'm not against women or men or anybody. I just want everybody to understand that there's a lot of bullshit people out there, and don't get caught up in it. You too, sweetheart. Take care. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Unfortunately, there is, a lot of bad people out there. We just have to cycle through them and be around good people. You know. Yeah, I only give what I want to receive. I want people to be straight up with me too. I don't want nobody lying to my face. So I would never lie to anybody else. You're here just doing something for mom. Okay, cool. All right, Ali. Let's see what I get. Hmm. Ali, I feel like you're gonna hear from them, but it's still not gonna be like a concrete answer. Like next week, it's possible you might hear from them, but I'm still getting like frustration and like just them failing to like communicate and give you a real answer. Like there could be communication, could be in the next 7 days, but I don't get like a positive outcome yet. It's telling me that you're gonna get like in September, in the second week, it looks better. It looks like there's gonna be more communication or a possible another interview. But there's like over you might feel overwhelmed. Like you might have they might tell you some things that catch you off guard and make you feel overwhelmed, or like you might have some unexpected thing they might say where you have to be like, okay, I really have to face this. If not, then I might not deal with it. So looks like you're going to be hearing from a man maybe that's going to tell you some things about it. Let me look a little further. it's still telling me that you might get this job by the end of September. But it's still like it depends on you as well. Like the options they give you to for this job, like you might be like, okay, well, that means I gotta put in a lot of effort. That means I gotta be very committed. And if I don't, then it's not gonna work. I feel like this job is an option and it can happen, but it really depends on you. Like it depends on whether or not you're gonna say, okay, well, if I really want this job, I really have to like sacrifice this or do that or really put in a lot of effort to make this happen and be very committed. And I have to learn quickly or else I'm fucked. So I feel like, because you need this job for financial security and to get, to have a job, I feel like the demands that they make, you have to like really analyze it before you actually say yes. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but like I'm getting that this job is still very much possible, but it actually depends on whether or not you will what's the word I want to use? Like comply or really like take into consideration what they want you to do and the hours, the time, the dates, all those things. If you really like want it, then you're gonna really have to like change your life. Yeah, that's why I'm not getting like a yippee ki yay. We got this shit. Like it's definitely gonna happen. Like I can't guarantee that you're gonna get this job because it's saying it's really up to you as well on their agreements and how you're going to agree to their demands. That's the word I wanted to use. Like they might demand a lot from you, and if they're tough, then that's what I'm getting. So you might be like, well, how the hell am I going to do that? Or how the hell am I going to do this? Or let me think about it. Once you start showing them doubt or of any sort, they might be like, yeah, this girl ain't serious. Yeah, but it's dragging. It might drag till the end of the month. Like, but every week I see like it getting better, and then eventually you might have to make a decision to say yes or no. You want it. You see what I'm saying? So reading this situation, it just keeps telling me that it's definitely possible, and it's definitely gonna like be an option, but it all depends if you are gonna take. You have to make the final say. Like, so they might say, look, you need to do this, this, and this, and this. And you're like, okay, well, I can do this, this, and this, but not that. And I'm like, well, that's the part we really need you for. So if you can't comply by that or do this, then we have to find somebody else. And then you're gonna be like, okay, well, what if I do this, this, and this? Just make sure you have my suggestion and advice to you is make sure you have a plan B, not a plan D. Okay, a plan B. Plan A is to get in there. Plan B is like if they say this, I can tell them that I'll do that. Or if they say this, then I can do that. Like have a plan B. Like have like to see if you can compromise the situations. That's what I'm getting. Like it's not an easy road and it's not gonna be an easy like, okay, yes, start tomorrow, you know? And then again, it might change, or you might be in a predicament where you can do it. Yeah, well, that's definitely a good plan B, because plan B ain't working. So you might as well go to plan B, you know. Hey, it's always good to have multiple plans. But every time I plan, God laughs at me and says, no, Marky, no, no, you can't do that now. Come on, son. We have to put you on. We have to put you somewhere else. You can't do that, Mark. No, no. I'm not gonna let you get involved. But it's all good. I think it'll all work out in the end. It's just a matter of compromise and, like, back and forth communication to see when and how and where. But I still get it being a possibility. But that's the thing. These situations are difficult. A-hole's gun down. Yeah, that'll be the second a-hole, because the a-hole that I had to deal with is already gunned down. He's already down now. He's down and out. But he's still, like, trying to act like he has power, but he doesn't. It's kind of funny to watch and funny to listen to. You know me, I ain't worried about it. That shit makes me laugh. I like when people think that they can control you, but they really can't control themselves. And they end up losing everything in the end and looking like a bunch of idiots and circus clowns. So fuck 'em. All right, let me catch up with with you guys' comments. I know I've been like on a. Don't think I'm ignoring anybody. I'm just trying to focus on people's readings. So, but now, yeah, no problem, Ali. You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you, and I wish you the best. I'm gonna catch up with all the chat here. This woman talking about, I like your dimples, Marky. You're kind of cute. Thanks. Thanks, Antigone. You know, She says, I like your dimples. You're kind of cute. Kind of cute. It's very nice. My dimples, and I'm kind of cute. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. I never really noticed them, but it's cool. And Jocelyn, you said you're straight up with us. Yes, I have to be. I don't have to be, but that's just me. I have to be straight up and be honest, because I want people to be honest with me. And if I'm honest with people, then life is better. Antigone, you said I had so many spirits coming to me. My friend helped me to send them away to the light. Okay. He said, I can smell them, sense them. I know some. Yeah, spirit will visit you all over the place, cars, in your homes, so, you know. Yeah, spirit can be anywhere they want to be, so wherever you go, they go. Wherever they want to be, you can be. So people can, like, not even be psychic and have spirit around them all the time, and they're just people that know us, know of us, or when we were born, they were there, and then because you don't know them, they still hang around or like protect you, or was assigned to protect you, or took the assignment to protect you. So some of us don't even know who's protecting us unless another psychic sees it. But because somebody's not familiar, doesn't mean that, not everybody in this room knows exactly who their family is, because everybody has a line of, everybody's connected pretty much. So we all have ancestors we've never seen. So sometimes, like, you'll have, people around you that are just there, but they don't want to intervene because you don't know them, and they don't want you other psychics to see that you're there or whatever. But some do show themselves, some don't. It all depends. That's why a lot of people don't really know. I We all have like a spirit army around us where there's like hundreds, or hundreds of people, or 100 or 50, or however you know yeah, not everybody's gonna know who their great uncle is, or their great aunt, or their great. Some people don't even know who the hell their grandfathers are. I don't. When I was 9 months old, my grandfather passed away, and my first grandfather passed away when my mom was pregnant with me, 5 months. When my mom was 5 months pregnant, my first grandfather died, which is my dad's dad. He died at like 62. He died young. And my other grandfather, he was like 71, I think, or 70 something, 72 or something like that. And I was 9 months old and he passed away. So I never really knew my grandfathers, but I knew my grandmas. So when I was when I was born, my dad's dad, which is my grandfather, he probably was like, this is my grandson. I want to take on the role of helping him or protecting him through his journey, even though he doesn't know me. But when I get readings and shit, I don't really he doesn't come through because I don't know. And I know what he looks like because of pictures, but I don't really know him like that. But I have a feeling he's around and he'll help me, and he was in the background making sure I'll be okay, you know? And my grandfather that I saw when I was 9 months old as a baby, I have visions of that moment. And I actually was in the room when I was like 10 years old. I was in that exact room that I said goodbye to him when I was 9 months old, when he said goodbye to me. And my mom said that she took my hand and waved to him, like, and he was waving to me and calling my name and stuff like that. And I was only 9 months old. So I saw him, but I was 9 months old, so I can't remember that shit, obviously. But I have visions of that. He showed me in a vision of what it was. And then when I was 10 years old, I revisited that very room where he passed away in his bedroom. And my grandma took me there and showed me her bedroom and said, "Yeah, this is where your grandfather saw you." And right after that, when I was like 10 years old, I had visions of that ever since. Even when I talk about it, I envision it. Like, I have that, they put the vision in my brain. So when I came there when I was 10, literally 10 years later almost, like, I felt weird ever since I went there. Like, I always felt like psychic shit after that. So that's when I knew, like, I had that, feeling, gift, whatever, that, like, that shit in my mind all the time. So yeah, it happens. It's all like connection and all spirit. They all try to help us in every way. I believe that. I know that. I've proved it. But I think that most people are scared to even acknowledge it or even think that it's real. But it'll only become real when you truly believe that it is real. Because a lot of people don't believe in it because they can't see it. So it's up to them. It's their problem, not mine. But yeah, it doesn't bother me anymore, to see spirit or hear them or smell them or feel them. They don't bother me like that. They just want me to like, you know that hey, we're here. We do whatever it takes to help you and help the people, and that's it. That's all that I don't care about. But they're definitely around me all the time because they always show me signs. They always like put things in front of me. They'll like I'll randomly like pick up my phone to see what time it is because I'm waiting for like something or and it'll say 222 or 11. I see 1111 every day guaranteed. Whether it's in the morning or the night, it doesn't matter. I will see it every day guaranteed. And that's a number I see every day for sure. And I'll see double digits all the time. And then lately I've been like this year, I've seen more feathers this year than I've ever seen in my life. I see gray feathers all the time. I got the white feather. Uh, hmm, actually, where is the white feather? That's weird. Oh, here it is. I found this white feather like 2 months ago, and we don't even have any white birds around here. The only bird that has this white feather is the heron. He has a white chest, but we don't have. We have white doves, like turtle doves or pigeons. We have some like those. I've seen a white dove around here before, but I went to go get the ladder over in the corner over here, and I saw this feather on the ground. And it's the first time I've ever seen like a feather like this. It's probably a dove or like um, some other. I don't know. It's weird. When I found that, I bring it inside, and I was like, "Oh boy, I ain't seen a white feather like this forever." So yeah, flamingo feathers. That's the next thing I need to see. So yeah, I've been seeing a lot of gray feathers lately. Like every week, I see a gray feather, and that's from that damn heron. There's a heron. We call him Harry the heron, and he's around here all the time. It's so crazy. Like he's always around, and he leaves his feathers everywhere. So I've seen tons of gray feathers. I got that white feather there. I see a lot of little ones when I'm in the pool or around the pool. Like I said, I see numbers everywhere. I always get like these visions every now and then of people and see. I don't really have like my past loved ones. They're not like talking to me or like intervening in my life or anything like that. Like I don't really get that. I know they're there, but I just feel like they're on call, like they're on standby to make sure I'm okay, even if I don't acknowledge them or talk to them. Even in my dreams, I don't get like none of them talking to me or anything like that. I always get stupid ass dreams of bullshit that don't even make sense. But dreams is not one of my things. But day to day, daily shit, like I always get like signs. I get more animal things and numbers throughout the day. Shit like that. Or I'm the type of person that if I go to a store, I'll get the last park. Shit like that, that will amaze me and be like, I can't believe I found a park in this place. I never find a park here. Or like somebody will like leave the parking spot and I'll get it. It's like I always get good timing. Even my sister says, "You fucking psychic bastard! I can't believe you got this park. I never get a park here. You got a park right outside the fucking door." She gets pissed at me because I get so lucky when it comes to things like that. Like getting the last park or getting a convenient thing happen to me where she doesn't get it. So I'm like, hey, look, spirit just loves me. What can I say? So like little things like that, I notice because it normally doesn't happen that way. Like everything would just be like clockwork. Everything would just automatically happen for me. Like all good things, like things will like happen. So it's cool. Like I love it. It's just spirit's way of saying, hey, look, if you believe in us, we'll help you. And that's what it all boils down to. Your belief will get you through your day. Believe that. Oh, thank God you're going to bed. Okay, good. Have a great night. Enjoy your sleep. I'm gonna go to bed too. It's already midnight here. It's 12:20. I need to get my ass to sleep too. But yeah, no problem. I appreciate you too. No problem. Thanks. And on that note, I'm gonna get my ass to bed too. I'm had enough. I've been on here for almost 3 hours. I can't believe I've been on here that long. But I appreciate you guys. I like talking to all of you. And I'm glad we can have good conversations and talk about spiritual things and reality and life and things like that. We can solve these mysteries and talk about our experiences. We're all grown ups in here anyway, so it's good. But yeah, I'll be here tomorrow at some point in time. Probably here tomorrow night. I'll be here. So I'm gonna go get my ass to bed. All right, good night, Hermana. Good night, Ninja, Antigone, Jocelyn, if you're here. Anybody else? I will see you guys tomorrow, and thanks for being here. And guess what? It's September 1st. Hallelujah. No more August. Go away and good riddance. Like August is a shitty ass month, and I can't stand August. Go away and leave me alone. Thank God I see September 1st. It's officially lobster season. So that means I'll be eating lobster from now until April 1st. And every lobster I eat, I'll dedicate it to you guys. It'll be in a good stomach. So yeah, it's officially lobster season and it's officially September 1st. Hallelujah. Fuck August and don't come back until next year and leave me the hell alone. I'm so glad to see this month go away. Now I'm in my perfect month. It's my September is a good month for me. I got my YouTube anniversary of my channel on the 18th, and I got my business anniversary on the 20th. So those 2 days we're gonna have a party in here. We'll celebrate my 5th anniversary on YouTube and my 17th year as a businessman in maintenance and electrical. So yeah, this is gonna be a good month. I'm gonna make sure every day of this month is a good day. And according to astrology, it's going to be a good, quiet, decent, calm month. What's the date? The 18th is the YouTube anniversary, and my business is the 20th of September. I don't even know what those days are. Let me check. Hopefully it's on the weekend. That'd be nice. I gotta check my calendar. If this stupid thing would tell me. Let's see. Okay, here we go. The 18th is on a Wednesday and the 20th is on a Friday. Perfect. So that's good. I'll work those 2 days. I'll be on here that Wednesday and that Friday. So Wednesday is the 18th, which is my fifth year anniversary on here. And the 20th is on the Friday, which is my 17th year as a business owner. So yeah, September is always a good month for me. And it's my dad's birthday on the 23rd and my nephew's birthday on the 25th. So it's a good month. It's a month I've started the two things that I've always wanted. So it's a good month. And I have a lot of friends that have birthdays in September. A lot of friends. Sue's birthday is on the 12th. I gotta remember that. No. Is it the 9th or the 12th? I can't remember. Sue's birthday is like the first couple days in September. So I gotta get the paper that I have with her birthday on it. I have a paper that has all my friends' birthdays in September. And hers is, I think, the 9th or the 8th and 9th or the 12th. I can't remember. All I know is I have a lot of like Virgo friends in September. All their birthdays are in the first like 12 days. So I got a lot of birthday shout outs to do this month coming this September, and a lot of free messages and readings for all my friends in September. So happy Virgo season, happy September, and fuck August, and don't come back until next year. Leave me alone. And thank God it's September 1st. All right, let me get out of here and stop talking shit. All right, Harmana, love you. Take care. I'm glad we solved that issue, and I'm glad everybody's good. And yeah, it all makes sense now. So we're good to go. All right, thanks a lot. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. As Marley would say, bye.